Max Bruning, and I'm here to give you a sales talk, I think. So what did I worked at Sun in, thinking 96 through 98. I was in the training department, and prior to that I was doing training at Sun as a contractor, and after that for quite a few years, until around 2010, I was doing training again as a contractor at Sun. So I guess I trained most of the engineering people in India and in Beijing and in Prague and St. Petersburg and Moscow and some in California. And then the bottom dropped out, there was no more work. And then Ben Rockwood got in touch with me and said, oh, maybe you'd like to take a look at some kernel problems, some kernel hang we're having. So I said, sure, okay, I'll take a look. And so that's when I started doing work with Joyent. This is a little over 3 years ago. And I worked on this kernel hang for a bit, and then I heard about KVM. Yeah, I'm into that. It's software. This can be done. You can do anything with software. So I started porting Linux KVM to SmartOS, and I got it to a point where the machine would come up and execute the first maybe 3 instructions, and then it sat there. And at that point, fortunately, I had Brian and Robert join me, and then the development went much faster. Amazingly faster. So, at any rate, when we released KVM on SmartOS, I went to Brian and I said, you know, I really want to go back to training. It's what I like to do, and that's what I'm doing again. And so what am I training these days? Well, right now I'm working on this thing called Node. No, I do not know Node, for anyone who's interested. But I am working on a course on debugging and performance analysis of Node, which basically means, for us, it means dtrace and MDB. And these I feel I do know reasonably well. And I teach a ZFS internals course, which some of you might be interested in, and some of you certainly don't need. At any rate, that's all I have to say.
Come on, Max. Everybody needs it. This was supposed to be a sales talk.
Oh, you're right. Wait, I'm sorry. Everybody needs it. They need it as soon as possible, and it's cheap at any price.